Hello everyone. Welcome in.
Chef, another month, another great time. Hope all is well. Cheers.
Thank you, Will Poker. Did that announcement echo for everyone else, or is that just for me? I don't care if it's just for me, but if it echoed for everyone else, I want to fix that. Awesome. Welcome in, everyone. I already started my dough long ago. There's some photos, I'll show them a little bit later in the Discord, of what I did to start off the day. I was going to do an earlier 1 p.m. stream like normal these days. I just couldn't get the energy up to do it, and we would have been sitting here for this entire time basically just waiting on this dough. That was the general plan. Unless I went out and bought something else. But we got pizza, so I mean, what's there to worry about here? Happy Super Bowl Sunday to everyone. Loses half his viewers. We also have stream pirates going, exclamation mark SP or pirates in the chat will get you the link. I've started a new map already in the beginning of the stream, sort of like I used to with Stream Raiders back. Get that going before we start the stream. Well, excuse you, Drain. Wow. Oh, did I not turn the command back on? Cheers, folks. Welcome in. Alright, I need to get going with this dough here. I've actually been procrastinating on it a little bit because of the start of the stream. We have our dough that's been proofing this entire time. I brought it back out of the air here. But actually I gotta get this coated here first too. So, olive oil. Now someone commented towards the beginning of stream that Detroit pizza was essentially bread, which I guess in some definitions, I mean, there's definitely a bread-like to it, but it's not a cracker either, and it's not a pie. It's a light, airy, crispy dough that I think done well and properly exceeds any other pizza out there. So yeah. I'm doing my best to sort of stretch this in a rectangular pattern. Sort of like the focaccia the other day, but this is a different dough. And so we'll allow that to proof once more. That's still pretty cold from the refrigerator, so I doubt that's doing much action right now. Hey, Cosmic. Also going to turn our oven on to 450. We'll set this over on the stove to be warm. How is everyone today? We have a bunch of people watching the game while we're here, or no? Okay, we'll leave that for now. Leave that for now. Let's get our sauce going here. We need some garlic and onion. Oh boy. Now the onion's trying to grow. Had a yellow onion in the bag there, and I grabbed, and it just sort of went soft in your hand. It's just never a great sign. But thankfully, it was the much better of situations where it was actually trying to grow off and actually had a pretty decent sprout growing off of it. Probably could do well in the garden, and had gone. It had eaten some of itself in order to produce that. Versus the other times when it's squishy and It's been a while since I've had one of those squishy onions, though. How do I want to cut these for this? Yeah, we can dice them. Welcome in, Zeeks. How you doing today? Happy Sunday to you. Happy Super Bowl Sunday to you. Awesome to hear. I had a great relaxing day yesterday. Just turned essentially everything off. I don't necessarily feel refreshed though. I had a great relaxing day yesterday though. So I am glad you are well. Oh, we got our dough sitting there back on the oven, but it's going to have to move now because I have to start cooking. Awesome, Zeeks. Thank you so much for that raid, Squidfish. Welcome in, everyone. Hi, I'm Jason. We're working on doing some prep for our Detroit-style pizza. We have some dough here in the oven that's sort of hidden by my slideshow right now. And the lovely shout out to Squidfish. So we'll get some flame going underneath this pan here. We're going to build our sauce right now. We just as I was going to get started making some sauce here. So we got garlic and onion chopped up already. I've got some canned tomatoes. That's going to be pretty much the basis of it. We're going to add some herbs and stuff like that, but wishing I had oregano in the house. I couldn't find it the last time I went to the store, as far as, at least as dehydrated. So I started this dough around 1 o'clock today. I mixed it up and let it sit for about, kneaded it and allowed it to sit for about an hour. And then covered it up, put it in the refrigerator, let it sit for about 90 minutes or so, and then brought it out, put it here on the counter, and then started upstream, and eventually got it into the pan here. Nice, Zeeks. Yeah, I need to make a trip to the farmer's market really bad right now. Alright, so this pan is getting nice and warm right now on the oven here. On the stove. Ooh, that's not the oil I wanted. That was olive oil. That's sunflower, which is what I really wanted. Sorry, Italians. I know you want to sell me olive oil that you imported from Spain. No sizzle. What the hell? Why is that thing just not... What is buffering this? I'm just about to take all of the filters off of this thing. There, now you're going to get the fan noise though too. Salt, pepper, This is not my top choice for tomatoes. They're a heck of a lot better than Hunt, but not as sweet as a couple of the other varieties out there. Two raids tonight. Thank you for that raid, Fluffy. Welcome, welcome. I'm making sauce for my pizza. I guess I don't have a spoon for this yet. And we'll give that a minute to cook. So we've got our dough over here that I started around 1 o'clock. That is still warming up from the refrigerator. Let's see, what do I have in other spices here that we can add to this for pizza time? I'm even out of my Italian herb mix. Like, I don't have any of the normal. Yeah. I didn't even know that I have that, but it's probably something I should throw out at this point. I apparently have some tarragon in the house, which I so rarely use tarragon. Don't tempt me, Fluffy. I have it in the freezer. I also have pearl onions in the freezer that I haven't used in anything in ages that I bought when they were on sale. I thought, it'd be cool in something. Do have Stream Pirates going on down here. So if you want to join in with that fun, once again, we have that going. I've already started a new island. And the time is going down quickly there. But to show everyone how our progression with the dough here went today, over here in the Discord, if I can capture the Discord wants to capture. There we are, Discord. We have our yeast mixture, which is about a cup of water, warm water with yeast. I added a pinch of sugar and a pinch of flour to that mixture, not just water. Give them something to eat on the way to wake up. And then flour, this combination of both bread flour and AP flour with a little bit of salt on the bottom. And mixed it and kneaded it until it's a nice soft ball of dough, and put that in and turned it around in a oiled pan so that it got all coated with oil and didn't stick to anything. And then an hour later it looked like that. So we went from that to that just by sitting there for an hour. And then I put it into a fridge, and you saw it here. If you were here at the beginning of the stream, or if you want to view the VOD from the beginning, that's where we started. But it's a little bit poofier. Alright, I'm going to add our tomatoes. And a little bit of water. Try and rinse out the can as much as possible. It's all good tomato to throw in there anyways. Turn that flame down to something that will give us a couple of bubbles but isn't going to coat my kitchen in tomato sauce. And along with that notion, I'm going to throw a coarse mesh over the top of that to hopefully catch some bubbles, or at least make them much smaller. Alright, next steps. So we got our sauce, we got our dough. give the dough a little bit more of a push into the corners now that it's started to warm up a little bit. I don't want to work it too much, but let it do the rest of the thing. Okay, we need to blend that before we use it as our sauce, and it's obviously more sauce than we need, but not the end of the world. Need to grate cheese. Now this is where my pizza is going to very much differ from Detroit style. Namely in the type of cheese that I'm using, but also in how I'm going to be using it. Traditional Detroit style pizza uses Wisconsin brick cheese, which you should sort of think of brick as not like a brick or the form it is, but it is sort of the form it's in. But also think of it as like the brand name of the cheese. And so it's chunks of Wisconsin brick cheese that is Detroit style pizza's classic cheese. I instead am going to shred some mozzarella. So instead of having like chunks of cheese, sort of like the classical old school tomato and mozzarella and basil, it's not an entire coverage type thing. And also, the toppings are typically put on in a different order from your typical pizza because it's cooked longer. They see more heat and it's somewhat lower temp. I mean, I'm cooking this at 450. It's not maxing out that oven at its top temp. And so with this, typically the cheese, which traditionally is in chunks, is underneath the sauce. However, a lot of people argue that don't realize it because it's like chunks of cheese, and so as it melts, it becomes sort of like islands in the sauce, and it comes to the top. And so it doesn't necessarily look like it was on the bottom, whether it was or not. You're rebuilding my kitchen in Mr. Wiggles. Am I reading that right? I'm picturing like a security cam. Alright, I'm just eating that. Oops, at least it didn't go in the coffee. I wonder how many people in chat remember that I did a pineapple pie with a pizza crust. That was a while ago. That was, if I remember correctly, that was the frozen pizza ingredient challenge. I took a frozen pizza and allowed it to sort of defrost and fill out a pie tin. I blind baked it, and then I put a cold pineapple pie filling inside of it. Rewards ready to collect? What's going on with Stream Pirates? Quest not finished. Doubt. All I got was this t-shirt. Alright, continue. Need a new island here. There we go. Put them right in the middle of all sorts of things to beat up. And we'll see how this goes from here on. I did end up doing this in a new browser now, so, you know, I'm actually using Microsoft's browser for once now. Let's get all of our other ingredients that we need for on top of our pizza here ready. That includes the pepperoni here. And, oh, that's in here too. So we're going to use this in two things. We're going to use this both for our pizza and for our salad. Salad I'm mostly going to concern myself with while the pizza's cooking. How long do we want to wait on this? And we want to give it at least another 15-20 minutes for proofing. What made your spinach noodles lose color? Proper things cooked with spinach will typically lose a bit of their color when they're cooked. Not really. I mean, you can add more spinach into whatever recipe you made the pasta with, but if you're buying it, you can't really do much about that. If you put, a lot in there, you'll also come into the issue where it won't just change color, it'll get darker. So you can play around with acids and bases in your water, though, too, Fluffy. If you want to play with the time with that, because certain colors, I can never remember which one's which, but certain colors do better in acid or base as far as keeping their color when they're cooking. It's never really a full-on solution, but it sort of like helps a little bit. No worries, Fluffy. You weren't trying to spam me, you just had your caps on. I do that all the time when I'm playing games or something like that. I'm tabbing between. Half the time I'll be playing games and I won't even bind my caps key, and I turn my caps key on and off all the time for some reason. That's also what, well, yeah, let's just continue working on this. Let's work on the salad while we're waiting. I missed the spam gif. I'm glad someone is, Fluffy. Yeah, I've been noticing that, and it's designed where I have to keep up with what's going on with the game too, where Oh, there's all sorts of chests here, though. Yeah, it's looking like it may be more effort than I want to put into during the stream to constantly be checking it. Like, I enjoyed Stream Readers with the timer and something that I could go back to regularly, but if in order to be any good at this game, I'm going to have to constantly be swapping back to it or giving it my full attention. Ain't gonna work. That's a message to chat that if you're at all interested, now might be your best chance. I keep looking back at the other thing that I noticed about this, and what sort of originally drew me to it, but which may be a bad sign at the same time, is the only people I saw broadcasting that they were playing this game. In other words, using their category of stream pirates, were all like 24-hour channels that were doing like nothing but games, or had pets going on, or one of the animal channels or something along that line. And like I said, if there's a lot of people playing it, but that's the only real people that are showing that they're doing it, I thought that might be a good thing for exposure. On the other hand, maybe that's just the only people that are really playing it. Turn the dough around so the heat. So this works better for you than Stream Raiders, Fluffy? I remember the lag being sort of annoying when I played Stream Raiders too, because you couldn't you couldn't time yourself well with the streamer a lot of the time if you were trying to get all your units out, or I remember I'm working on some of the stuff of almost at this, like, this is a little bit more advanced, but some of this sort of stuff in Shockwave and Flash and Shockwave, and I'm surprised it hasn't developed more. It sort of like makes me sad that games haven't developed more in my lifetime. that, I mean, we're still essentially using graphics in the same, like, graphics have not made that giant leap that average user can see something that's, yeah. We could have done more. That was almost my job. Like, exiting high school, I was all about web design and stuff. And then the dot-com bubble died, and so did my teenage dreams. Alright, so I'm going to throw the peppers in the bowl over here. I'm going to chop up some cabbage. Around that same time, I also took courses to be a CCNA and draw cable, and realized doing that not what I wanted to do. And all the computer education stuff was like, here, study this stuff that's 20 years old in the 1990s. Early 2000s. Like, there's another area that I'm shocked that we're still in the same place ages later is computing languages. And we're still using, you know, Windows Visual Basic and C+ and Java for basically everything. Yeah, I'm sure Microsoft wouldn't like it that way, though. I always preferred it to the bracketing system compared to all the others. Would just confuse me in the way they bracketed stuff. Microsoft steal their ideas from somewhere else? I'm so shocked. Okay, this might be alright. We'll save the last little bit here for the pizza. Thank you for the follow. Excuse me. Welcome, welcome. Making ourselves some salad here for with our pizza tonight. Not sure if I want to use all of this cabbage. I keep looking back to this and mixing up and seeing, I don't know if I want to use that last quarter or eighth of the whole cabbage. I think that's probably enough there. So I'm going to stop right there. Ooh, we have rewards ready to collect again. Or at least it says we do. What's going on here, Stream Pirates Overlay? Cozy vibes. Hello, happy people. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for that raid. Hopefully you are all having a lovely Super Sunday. What were we doing, Cozy Cactus? What were we streaming? Where were we all coming back from? Welcome in everyone. I cook here on Twitch 4 nights a week. I do some extra cooking on top of that, streaming elsewhere on top of that. But tonight we're doing Detroit style pizza. Thank you for the follows. Several of you following now, thank you. And so we got our dough back here proofing on the stove. We've got our dough for our pie. We got our sauce over here. I gotta blend this up just before we throw it in there. On there. I'm just about to get ready to get started with this pizza. I gotta make the dressing for the salad, but I can do that while the pizza's baking. So we're doing pretty good here, Cactus. Thank you. I'm playing Sims. Nice. Nice. We got some other Sims fans in chat. And thank you. Alright, let's turn off the sauce from cooking here. I have onion and garlic and fire roasted tomato sauce here. Let's see what herbage we can throw in there. We can throw some thyme in there. We can throw some basil in there. And we can do a little parsley too. And no cilantro, no dill. I wish I had oregano, but no oregano tonight. Astonishingly, that did not touch the whisk. Or the strainer. We'll start off with a little bit of parsley. The parsley is just for a little bit of color in there. And then freeze-dried thyme and freeze-dried basil. And then just to add a little bit of umami in there that isn't cheese-based, we'll add a little anchovy paste. Anchovy paste is going to give us a lot of umami, a lot of depth. You're not going to taste the fishiness in this from adding anchovies in there, but you are going to get a lot of flavor. It's a little like adding a couple drops of fish sauce. Fish sauce is disgusting. There's no other way to really say it in my mind. It is disgusting. But I'll still use it in small amounts and things. It's sort of like anise. Like, I'm not a big fan of anise or licorice, but I'll still use fennel in my my stocks. Alright, so I'm going to give this a blend, so I'm going to mute myself for a moment here. The music will continue, but the mics will be off. Completed a quest? Shout-out's a little delayed there, apparently. Once again, appreciate that raid. Thank you so much, Cozy Cactus. Gonna have to check your stream out. So we do have Stream Pirates going. I got a beta and access to Stream Pirates. I'm giving it a shot here. It's looking like it needs a little bit more involvement from me than I want during my cooking streams, but we can see what we got going here. Giving it a shot. We free the elves. We freed the elves. We free the elves. Not quite sure on the pronoun. Okay, so yeah, and now what? Click anywhere to close. Well, I'm clicking elsewhere. It's not closing. So we're refreshing. And we'll start anew. Let's see what we got going on here. Where can we go? You need backup. You need backup over here. There I am. There we go. Okay. Well, I guess there I am. Alright, so we got our tomato sauce for our pizza. We got our cheese. We got everything here. So let's get going with our pie itself. Got our oven up to 450. Enjoy your lurk. So we're starting with our cheese tonight. And we're going to the edges with our cheese. Gotta get that frico. Starting with cheese. I explained this earlier. Detroit style is cheese on bottom. Thin sauce, then our toppings. And I was explaining that this is very much untraditional, that I'm using shredded mozzarella instead of like chunks of Wisconsin brick cheese. But that is what we're doing here tonight. And so instead of just having this coat of cheese like I have here tonight, you would normally have like chunks and broken up pieces of cheese and then the sauce over that. And so it sort of becomes this hodgepodge of both. But because this takes a little bit longer in the oven than your typical like New York thin crust pizza, I am going to be doing, that's why the sauce is on top, is because it takes longer. And the sauce protects the cheese. And I'm going to go a little crazy with the pepperoni here. Thank you for the follow. No, I don't need the silica packet. Good, it means I'm succeeding, Nicole. Welcome, welcome. Have I finished my coffee here yet? I have finished my coffee already. Wow. Alright, so we got our pie. That is gonna get some... Oh, I forgot the last ingredient. Last ingredient. Cheers. Parmesan. There's a lot of us J names out there. There's a lot of Chef J's out there too. Alright, so this is going into the oven just like this. Right on top of my pizza stone. 450 degrees. Not 5, not 525, not 550, 450. All right, so we got a timer set for that. Set our cheese aside. Yeah, we could ingredient challenge it up here. We do have the Discord ingredient challenge going on, which I do weekly here. This week we have Vegemite, which is it's our first return ingredient. Vegemite is going up against sunflower seeds this week. It's looking like it's going to be Vegemite. But Wednesday I'll have to use either sunflower seeds or Vegemite to make dinner and dessert for both sweet and savory uses. If anyone in chat's new around, would like to have their chance to actually suggest your own ingredients, we do have a channel also in the Discord where you can do that. The ones with the most votes go to the main vote. We are looking for things that are hard to cook with or difficult to make both sweet and savory. Not necessarily looking for fermented fish or hot sauce or let's kill Jason with food. So please, we've had quite a few winners already. I did them towards the beginning of the year. This is an alphabetical list of the ones that have already won once over the last couple of years. Pizza just went into the oven, Cosmic. You missed me building it, unfortunately, but I did just put together the pizza. The pizza is in the oven. And I was just showing everyone the ingredient challenge for Wednesday. The vote going for that. But now I'm going to make some vinaigrette with this. Sort of vinaigrette. Pseudo vinaigrette. Pseudo honey mustard. But different. A little bit of, let's take fat from everywhere and make it sweet. None taken. We'll start with a little mayo. A little of the yellow mustard and a little of the Dijon. The Worcestershire sauce. Worcester. Sherry vinegar. And honey. Was it a good one, Cosmic? Or are we or is it just assumed with you? Nice. And just a little bit of garlic. salt. Special seasoning. Black pepper. Alright, so we got that. Now I'm going to add a little more salt to the rest of this. I actually think that's a pretty good match of seasoning, of dressing to veggies here. Oh, it's hidden back here. It's like, I knew I had some clean tongs. Alright, so we'll add that in there. Let's see what we get from this. So we got some onion, we got some cabbage, we got some bell pepper in there. And then our dressing. Debating adding some carrot in there, that would be lovely in there. But I think I might just leave it there. It might be a little bit better, a little spicier. Yeah, that's tasty. That is tasty. I really like this dressing. Like, I know chat knows that I'm already a mustard fanatic. But the sherry, the wine, takes it in a direction that's different from your typical honey mustard. Oh, that's right. I was planning on using the lemon for that. Oh, well. I ain't putting the lemon in that now. That lemon's going to ruin that deliciousness. Okay, what else do we have going on here? There was something else I was going to do during this time. We can throw this back in the fridge. Excuse me. There was something else I was planning on doing here. Let's collect our rewards, see if we can get any goodies off of this. This game, or maybe the game just hasn't there we go. And it's like, why is it telling me rewards ready to collect? I've gone with the system here now that just trying to get as many things to hit to start off. That's about the best that I've had for starting. It's looking like pizza. Oh, I minimized it and so it stopped animating. Okay. That's important info. If I just click off of it? Yeah, if I just click off of it. Wow. If I just click over here. Okay, so as long as it's up, it just can't be hidden. I'm talking about the window for Stream Pirates, by the way, folks, which we should also add this in the chat if anyone would like to try out Stream Pirates. Or maybe the bot would like to work, maybe. There we go. For anyone just joining in that hasn't caught the dough making process here, that was also, I posted photos in the Discord rather than doing like a 3-hour stream of let's wait for dough to proof. This is what we started out with, about 50-50 bread flour and AP flour, warm water yeast, pinch of flour, pinch of sugar in with the yeast, a little salt bottom of the bowl. Gave that a good kneading, got ourselves a nice smooth ball there, oiled our bowl up, and then tossed the dough around in the oil to get that nice light coat of oil. That was an hour after proofing. So we went from there to there over an hour. And I put it in the refrigerator. And then that's where we started the stream, is after sitting in the refrigerator for 90 minutes. So it got a bit bigger in the refrigerator, but it definitely slowed it down. Got people posting in politics, what's going on in the world. It's gonna hit me here at some point what I forgot to do, or what I wanted to do here for this last 4 to 5 minutes. There was something that I was planning to be doing right now, and I can't. It's just slipping my mind entirely. Almost there, folks. Last 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds. We have pizza. We have pizza. Pizza. We got our crispy cheese to the outsides here. Nice. Get some photos. We'll move this back to the stove for a moment and turn our oven off. Just so we can get a board here. And see if I can try and do some magic here. Where is my... Where's the tool that I want to use? Where is it? I don't see it in the sink. Don't see it here, don't see it there, don't see it anywhere. Where the heck is my... Oh, let's just try it with the fish spat, I guess. I already freed it from the side, so... Oh, it's right here. Ooh, looking nice on bottom. That photo is only for Discord. No one else gets to see what the bottom's like. But you're in the Discord, Fluffy. Yeah, down the center. I was debating doing thirds, but we're just going to cut that in half. Right down the sauce line. What's the Giphy? I missed it. I missed most of the Giphies, unfortunately. I don't know if it's lag or timing or what it is. And give this knife a little bit of a clean up here quick. It doesn't want to cooperate, so we're just going to switch knives. got cheese just stuck to it, so we'll just do this. So, okay, folks. I think that is going to call it for tonight. I'm going to go and enjoy pizza while this is still nice and hot. I'm going to turn that oven off now. Make sure that's off. I'm still hearing that making noise behind me. Want to thank everyone for joining in. Let's take a look at our island here and see if we can't... If I want to end this island, or where are we at with this island? Do we want to end this island, Fluffy? Alright, folks, I'm going to send you all off to another lovely GTA RP streamer. I'm going to send all you lovely people to go hang out with Kiva, who is one of the gang leaders, but an absolute sweetheart. She does a lot behind the scenes for them, and I hope you enjoy hanging out with her. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. I greatly enjoyed hanging out with all of you tonight. I will be back here on Tuesday. Might stream tomorrow night on Kick.com. You can find the info down below if you're interested in that. But I'll definitely be back on Tuesday doing tacos. So I hope to see you back here for tacos. And I hope you all have a great Super Sunday. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye now.